All right, guys, it's 10 o'clock and we are going to get started here in just a quick second. I'm going to be pressing play on my playlist. Again, that's on Spotify. My username is Kristine A. And if you don't want to use Spotify, that's perfectly fine. You can play whatever you'd like to. 2021 Flow. And I'm going to be pressing play in 3, 2, and 1. So just come down long to your mat. Begin to extend your arms and your legs, finding your version of Shavasana. Let your eyes close down. Just begin to notice your body, your breath, your heartbeats. Begin to notice how you're feeling, and where your breath is sticking and staying in your body today. Is your breath feeling as if it's thick and stuck at the tops of your lungs? Maybe a bit restricted here. Or is your breath able to flow a bit more full and fluid, pressing down towards the bottom lobes of your lungs, allowing your belly button to rise and fall from your spine? Just notice and acknowledge. There's no need to change, no need to manipulate. Just take this moment to see where you are today. Your body, your breath, your heartbeat. Start to bring your energy all the way down to the tips of your toes, the outer layers of your skin. As you inhale, visualize moving inward, coming in through your layers of skin, into your fascia, through your muscles, your joints, and your tendons, all the way into your vertebrae. Noticing tension, tightness, maybe discomfort. Could you find a tight space in your body? Take a full breath in, fill up front to back, side to side. Give yourself an open mouth exhale or sigh out to release this point of tension. If you begin to notice points already feeling open, maybe a bit spacious or free, then bring a breath that's filled with gratitude. Thank your body for the breath that you've been given today. We're going to take 2 more full breaths. Slow, smooth, fluid, continuing through your body scan. With your next inhale, bring your left hand onto your heart and your right hand onto your abdomen. With your left hand on your heart, I'd like you to begin to find a positive, loving thought for yourself. Take a full inhale. Send that feeling and that thought into your body. Picture warming up gently from your insides out. Take another full inhale. As you exhale, release your arms alongside your body and start to wiggle out your fingers and your toes. Release your tongue from the top of your mouth and then rock your head side to side. Take a long body stretch. Reach your arms high above your head and then stretch really nice and deep through one side and into your opposite to balance out, and then come back to center. Start to squeeze your knees in nice and tight. Hold on to knees, maybe shins. Find a bit of movement, rock and roll from side to side, massaging out your lower back and your tailbone. See how it feels in your body when your knees are touching in center, or how it feels when your knees are open just a bit wider to the side. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, open your arms to a T. Let your legs both sink down to the left side. Turn your head to the right for a nice passive stretch of your neck. Take an inhale. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, big breath in. Open mouth or sigh. Eyes back to the ceiling. Body through neutral, and then let your legs sink to the right. Turn your head to the left. Full breath in. And out. One more time for this side. Eyes back to the ceiling. Body back through neutral. Plant your right foot onto the ground and left ankle onto your right knee. Flex your left toes back towards your shin. Use your arms to thread through and grasp behind the back of your right leg. Slowly draw your legs into your body. This is your supine pigeon. You can find a bit of movement if you'd like, rocking from side to side, or stay still. As you inhale, you extend right leg high. Find a bit of movement with your right ankle, rolling out into one direction and then into the opposite. And then take a second here to point your toes and then flex back towards your body. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, begin to rebend your right knee. Release the grip of your right arm. Keep your legs as they are. Slowly roll your legs to the right side so that your left foot lands onto the ground. Your left knee is open high to the ceiling. You can turn your head gently to the left. Supine pigeon twist. Take another deep inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Eyes back to the ceiling. Pull your body back in through neutral. Keep your right foot planted onto the ground. Use your left hand to reach for the inner edge of left foot. Open your foot high to the ceiling. And then draw down, half happy baby. Take an inhale, point your toes. As you exhale, flex your foot. Another big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly squeeze both of your knees into your body. Take a breath here of movement. Stillness if you'd like, and then when you're ready, your left foot plants to the ground, right ankle onto left knee, and flex right toes. Slowly begin to thread through, grasp behind the back of your left leg, find a basket grip for support, and draw in. Movement if you'd like, or stillness. You can extend your left leg high and find a bit of movement there, rolling through your ankle and then unwinding, maybe pointing and flexing. Take another big breath in, and as you're exhaling, rebend your left knee, release the grip of your left arm. Supine pigeon twist, let both of your legs roll to the left side. Right foot lands, right knee is open high, and turn your head to the right. 2 full breaths, stay. Slowly bring your eyes back to the ceiling with your inhale. Pull your body back through neutral, and left foot is planted. Reach for the inner edge of your right foot. Half happy baby, open your foot high to the ceiling and begin to draw down. Maybe you take a second here, pointing and flexing your right toes. Take another big breath in and out. And now slowly squeeze both knees into your body, drawing tight. Rock along the length of your spine. We're going to come up to our tabletop pose. Cross your ankles. Plant your hands. Walk your feet through. Find a nice strong table here. Nice flat back. First inhale is cow. Belly drops down. Eyes rise to the ceiling. As you exhale, cat pose, round and press back, tucking chin to chest. Inhale, cow. Belly drops down and eyes rise. And exhale, round, press back, chin to chest. One more time. Feel a sway to your back. Round and press back. And now find neutral. Shoulders dropping down. As you inhale, reach your right arm high. Roll through your right wrist. And unwind. Give yourself a large sweeping circle, open up your entire right arm, and then balance out and unwind. As your right arm reaches high, inhale, thread the needle, right arm behind left. Right shoulder and right ear come all the way down to the mat. Start to shift your right hip forward, left hip back. See how it feels maybe to reach your left arm towards the top of the mat. If that doesn't feel so good in your body, you can bring yourself into a half bind, releasing your left hand towards either hip. Take a deep inhale to fill. And an exhale to stay. Big breath in. Big breath out. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, replace your left hand below your shoulder and press in. Reach your right arm high and roll through your wrist. Unwind and then slice to the ground as you inhale. Reach your left arm high. Roll through your left wrist. Unwind. Large, slow, sweeping circle to open your entire arm. And then unwind, balancing out. As your left arm reaches high, inhale. Threading the needle, left arm comes behind right. Your left shoulder, your left ear come all the way down to the mat. And you find neutral with your hips. Maybe your right arm reaches towards the top of the mat and you see how you feel here. Or you can always bring yourself into a half bind, just letting your right hand land wherever it may. Take a deep inhale. Stay as you exhale. Big breath in. Big deep breath out. One more inhale. And as you exhale, replace your right hand below your shoulder. Press into your tabletop and lift your left arm high. Roll through your wrist. Unwind and slice to the mat. Now tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up high. Press your torso back. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Let your weight be pressed into your thumb, your forefinger. Begin to nod your head, yes. And shake your head no. This releases your cervical spine. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, find your stillness. Look to sink your heels down, bending into your knees if you need to. As you inhale, glide forward to your plank. Keep your belly button drawn in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Press up and back. Inhale, glide forward to your plank. Exhale to your downward facing dog. And one more time. Inhale, glide forward to your plank. As you exhale, release all the way down to the ground and untuck your toes. Tops of your feet are onto the ground. Reach your hands back to your feet. Inhale, lift your head, your sternum, and reach your fingertips to the back. Exhale to release back down one more time. Inhale, lift your head, sternum, reach. Exhale, release back down, hands below your shoulders, tuck your toes. Press up through your tabletop and arrive, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, bring your eyes to the top of your mat, hop, step, walk. Half lift, inhale, fold as you exhale. Tadasana, arms reach high above your head, back bend lightly, and goal post your arms. Inhale to rise, swan dive down, forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Forward fold, plant your hands and step back to your plank. Elbows bend in towards your body. Graze your rib cage, lowering down and either thighs are on the mat. Small cobra or upward facing dog, seeing what works best. Take your time and arrive back to your downward facing dog when you feel ready. We're going to take one more sun A. Bend your knees, bring your eyes to the top. Hop, step, walk to the top. Half lift, inhale. Fold as you exhale. Tadasana, arms reach high. Back bend and goal post. Inhale to rise. Swan dive down, forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Forward fold, plant your hands and step back. Elbows bend in towards your body. Graze your rib cage and take any flow that fits for your body today. Small cobra. Releasing down. Tuck your toes and come back, downward facing dog. Next inhale, reach your right toes high to the ceiling, bend deeply at your knee. Start to roll through your ankle one direction and then into the opposite. Large sweeping circle, open your entire hip. Unwind and balance out. Extend right leg long and low lunge. Sweep through to plant down next to right thumb. Bring your left knee to the mat. As you inhale, reach your arms high. Back bend lightly as you exhale, and inhale, reach. Right arm sways to the back, left arm to the front, and come back to center. One more time, open twist, right arm back, left arm front. Come back through center, plant your hands to the mat. This is where if you want, you grab your blocks, pull them in, half splits, starting to straighten out your front right leg. Front foot can move towards the top and you can roll through your ankle if you'd like, and then unwind. Point your toes to the front. Flex your foot back towards your body. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start to hang your head down nice and heavy. Stay here, big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift your head. Move your blocks back to the top. Untuck your toes and come back through tabletop. Lift up to plank. Elbows bend in towards your body and either take your flow or lose it. It's always up to you. You don't have to have every single flow in class. Right back when you're ready, downward facing dog. With your next inhale, slowly reach left toes high. Bend at your knee, roll out your ankle and unwind. Sweeping circle, open your hip. Balance and unwind. Left leg long, low lunge, sweep through, plant down. Right knee to the mat as you inhale, reach your arms up nice and high. Back bend, exhale. Inhale, reach. Left arm sways back right to front. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, open to the back. Inhale through center. Plant your hands to the mat again or grab your blocks. Start to straighten out your front left leg. And again, if you'd like to, you move your foot towards the top. Start to roll out your ankle and unwind. Take a second here to point, flex, hang your head heavy. Take an inhale. Stay as you exhale. Lift your head. Untuck your toes, blocks to the top of the mat, slide back through your tabletop, lift up to plank. Take your flow or lose it. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, right toes reach high. Crescent lunge, sweep through, plant down, slowly rise. Sink down, find a 90-degree bend in your front knee. Press your feet away from each other. Inner thighs draw in, take an inhale. Exhale, right arm back, left front. Inhale back to center. One more time, right arm back, left to front. Inhale through center. Plant your hands down, grab hold of your blocks if you'd like, and step your back foot in about 6 inches. Straighten out your front leg. Half lift to find space. Exhale to fold. Take a deep inhale here. Stay as you exhale. Step yourself up to the top of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Tadasana, arms reach high. Back bend and goalpost. Inhale to reach. Chair, sink down. Belly button is in. Lift your toes. Make sure that you can see your toes past your knees. Maybe sink down. Toes back down. That's just to make sure your weight is in your heels. Take another inhale. Exhale, airplane your arms, lean forward, palms face down. Inhale through chair. Exhale in airplane. Inhale through chair, close your hands through heart and forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Forward fold, plant your hands, plank, step back, chaturanga. Meet back, downward facing dog. Next inhale, left toes reach high. Crescent lunge. Sweep through, plant down, left thumb. Get your balance and slowly rise. Sink down. Press away. Inner thighs in. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, open twist. Left arm back, right to front. Come back to center. Open to the back. Come back to center. Plant your hands down or grab your blocks. Step your back foot in 6 inches, 9 inches if that works. Straighten out your front leg, and as you inhale, half lift. Maybe fold just a bit as you exhale. Press your left hip back, right hip forward. You'll feel a stretch to the back of your left calf. Take another deep inhale. Exhale. Slowly step up to the top of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Tadasana. Back bend goalposts. Inhale to rise. Chair sink down deep. Make sure you can see your toes. Belly button into spine. Maybe sink down. Another breath in. Airplane as you exhale, lean forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, an airplane. One more time. Chair. Airplane. Inhale, chair, hands closed, heart center, forward fold, half lift. Fold, plant your hands, plank, step back. Flow through or skip back to your downward facing dog. Next inhale, reach your right toes high. Warrior one, sweep through, plant down, left heel to the mat and rise. Everything shines to the front, 90-degree bend, front knee, left shoulder, left hip are all pulled forward, deep inhale. Exhale, airplane, your arms lean forward, palms face down, press right foot to the mat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, an airplane, light press. Inhale, warrior one. Hands down to your tail. Humble warrior, take a breath and shine your heart. Hinge forward when you feel ready, right shoulder towards right knee. Maybe your arms reach to the front, maybe they stay down towards your tail. Make sure that you listen to your body. Big breath in, stay as you exhale. One more deep inhale. Hands down to your tail, release your grip, plant left to the ground. Reach right arm high. Roll through your right wrist. Unwind. Slice your arms onto the mat. Lift left heel. Plank. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Next inhale, reach your left toes high. Warrior one, sweep through, plant down, right heel to the mat and rise. Sink. Full inhale. Airplane, lean forward, palms face down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, an airplane, press left foot. Inhale, rise. Humble warrior, hands down to your tail, find your grip, shine your heart. Hinge forward when you're ready. Left shoulder towards your left knee, your arms maybe reach to the front. Don't lose the stability in your legs, pressing your feet away from each other, drawing your inner thighs back in. You might feel a light squeeze to your glute. Take another inhale. Exhale, hands slowly come down to your tail, release grip, plant right hand to the ground. Lift your left arm high, roll through your left wrist, unwind. Slice to the ground, lift right heel and come through plank. We're going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, press up and back, downward facing dog. Bring your eyes to the top of your mat, bend your knees, hop, step, walk to the top, take a seat. Wiggle around and find your sits bones. Start to pull your belly button into your spine. Slowly lean back. Once your toes want to lift off of the ground, that's both. You can allow them to lift. They can float and hover. You could bring them halfway or full. It just depends on your hamstrings. Keep your belly button drawn into spine. We're going to work with our Ujjayi breath, restriction through the back of your throat, inhaling through your nose, exhaling as if you were fogging up a mirror with your lips closed. Your breath is audible. Continue breathing. Now, if you're not feeling a shake in your core, then slowly begin to lean your head back. Maybe you start to feel your rib cage activate a bit here. That Ujjayi breath, restriction through your throat, is breathing directly into your intertransverse abdominals, your tightest core muscle. I hope you're shaking because I am. We're going to take 2 more breaths. And now we're going to find a bit of movement. You can start to pedal out your feet. Maybe tap your fingers to the ground if that feels safer. So pedaling out your feet has a couple of fantastic tricks. It teaches your abs to sew themselves back together. And it takes your mind off of your stomach. Take another inhale. As you exhale, roll to your back. Pull your knees in. Take an easy breath. Let your belly button go. One more time, big breath in. Open up, exhale or sigh out. Find your stillness. Cross your right leg over the top of your left into your eagle legs. Maybe you find a half bind, maybe half, it doesn't matter. Open your arms up to a T. Squeeze your inner thighs in tight. And then right arm is under left. Find your eagle arms, a nice twist to your arms. Maybe your palms meet. Maybe you hold on to your shoulders. Pull your belly button down into your spine. And then as you inhale, move your arms, your legs a few inches away from each other. And exhale, eagle crunch, tap and center, inhale to open. Exhale, curl tap, inhale, open. Exhale, curl and tap one more time. Eagle crunch. Open up, untwist your arms, keep your legs as they are, slowly roll them to the right. Maybe your left toes land and turn your head to the left, hold here. Our eagle supine twist. Take another breath in. Big breath out. Now bring your eyes back to the ceiling, body back through neutral, and uncross your legs. Switch this out. Left leg is over the top of right. Squeeze your inner thighs in tight. Take an inhale and left arm under right, eagle arm. Find a bit of space here. Your arms, legs move away. Take an inhale. Pull your belly button in. First exhale. One more breath in. Eagle crunch, tapping. Inhale to open. Exhale, tap. 2 more times. Open up. Untwist your arms. Let your legs slowly roll to the left. Turn your head to the right. Take 2 full breaths. Slowly bring your eyes back to the ceiling and body through neutral. Uncross your knees. Squeeze down nice and tight. And again, find a bit of movement. Rock. Roll from side to side. Find your stillness. And then along the length of your spine, come back up to your tabletop pose, crossing your ankles. Plant your hands, send your feet through. From tabletop, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog, lift your hips up high, press your torso back, pedal out your feet. As you inhale, reach right toes high to the ceiling. Warrior 2, sweep through, plant down next to your right thumb. Your left heel comes to the mat. Open to the side. Hands and feet. Opening to the left. Right hand opens. Reverse your warrior to the ceiling and back. Warrior 2 as you exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior, ceiling and back. Warrior 2 to triangle pose. Straighten out your front knee. Actively pull your torso forward and tick-tock your arms. Right arm drops, left arm reaches high. Now turn your head passively, easy, gently to the top hand. And now as you inhale slowly, reach your left fingertips up just maybe an inch or two. See how much space you can find from the middle fingers of each hand. Take another inhale. As you exhale, half bind, let your left hand land towards either hip. Turn your head towards your bottom foot. Now again, we're going to use our blocks. I want you to release your right hand, begin to toe heel your back foot in. Weight is coming into your right foot. Grab hold of your block, whatever height works best. Begin to lift your left leg. We want our hip and heel at the same height. This is our half moon pose. You could begin to release your left arm high and find space. Now we want to picture as if there was a wall behind our body for stability. Our heel and our hip are at the same height. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can slowly turn your head towards your top hand. That makes it hard. If you want more of a challenge, maybe you start to float your hands off of the block. Maybe it's not your day. Don't worry about that. Take another inhale. Stay as you exhale, a deep breath in, and then start to bend your right knee as light as a feather. Land, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. And then cartwheel all the way down. Frame your right foot, lift your left heel, and come back, plank, hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, either take your flow if you'd like to, or skip and arise in your downward facing dog. Both are fine. Just listen to your body. As you inhale, reach your left toes high. Warrior 2, sweep through plant down, left thumb, right heel to the mat, and open. Sink down. Left hand opens, reverse your warrior, ceiling and back. Warrior 2 as you exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Through your warrior 2 again, triangle pose. Straightening out your front knee. Actively pull your torso forward. Left hand drops, right arm reaches. Micro bend into your left knee if you need to, protecting your hamstrings. Turn your head to your top hand. As you inhale, lift up just a bit. So much space from your hands. Hold, one more inhale. Half binding as you exhale, let your right hand land wherever it may. Turn your head towards your bottom foot. Release your left hand, laser shoot that to the ground. Slowly toe heel your right foot in. Grab hold of your block, half moon. Lifting your right leg, hip and heel, come to the same height. Belly button draws in, and this is for core strength. Maybe release your bind. You can test your balance, maybe float your fingertips. Notice how different the sides are. One side, maybe you feel stronger, more balanced, maybe you don't. Nothing wrong with that. Take another inhale. As you exhale, light land, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. And cartwheel all the way down. Frame left foot, lift right heel, come back to plank. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog, or you flow if you'd like to. Pedal out your feet just a bit here. As you inhale, reach your right toes high. Lizard pose. We're going to bring our foot through and then left knee down. Bring your right hand onto the inner edge of your right foot, so both of your hands are on the inner side. Begin to toe heel your right foot out to its own side of the mat. Maybe this is where you stay, or you wiggle out your hips a bit here, find a sweet spot. Start to let your right knee open to its own side. Your knee will roll out to raising onto the razor edge of your right foot. Take an inhale. As you exhale, maybe walk your hands forward. See how much space you have in your body. Everybody's body is so different. So just honor what you have to work with today. 2 full breaths here, lizard pose. As you inhale, begin to lift your head. Press weight to your hands. Bring your right knee back into center, and we're going to half split, straightening out the front leg. Move your foot towards the top, and again, roll out your ankle. You can grab blocks to bring the ground up to you if you'd like. Again, point, and then flex. Hang your head heavy. Take an inhale. Stay as you exhale, and then slowly unflex your toes and come back. Tabletop, downward facing dog. Lift up, press back. As you inhale, left toes reach high. Lizard pose, left foot, left thumb. Right knee down, and then slowly bring left hand onto the inner edge of your left foot. Wiggle out to the side. Find the space that works in your hips, and allow your left knee to maybe open to its own side. Walking your hands forward if this works in your body. Honor the space that works. Bring yourself back if it doesn't, and we stay for 2 full breaths. As you inhale again, begin to lift your head. Press weight into your hands. Left knee back into center, and then come back, tabletop to plank. Lift up, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog, up and back. Inhale, right toes high. Warrior 2, sweep through. Rise. Sink down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Warrior 2, exhale. Inhale to reverse. Extended side angle through warrior 2. Begin to reach forward. Right elbow tick-tocks down to your knee. Left arm reaches high. Take a breath in. Half bind as you exhale. Let your hand land towards either hip. Belly button pulls in. Reach your right arm towards the top. Now your core is strong, belly button is drawn in. We're relying on our obliques to hold us up. Continue reaching your body forward. You'll feel a bit of strength to the outer side of left oblique. Take another inhale. Exhale, right hand drops, left arm reaches high, warrior 2. Ooh. And cartwheel down, almost lost my balance. Right foot comes back to meet left into plank, chaturanga, or skip. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, reach your left toes high. Warrior 2. And rise. Inhale, reverse warrior. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Come through warrior 2 to find your extended side angle, reaching forward. Left arm drops, right arm reaches high. Belly button is in. Half bind, right hand drops towards either hip. Left arm pulls to the front. Continue actively drawing your torso forward, pressing your feet away from each other. Inner thighs draw back in. Take another breath in. Stay as you exhale. Deep inhale. Left hand drops, right arm reaches high. Rise, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel all the way down, framing left foot. Come back through your plank. Chaturanga or skip. Back to your downward facing dog. Bring your eyes to the top of your mat. Bend your knees, hop, step, walk to the top, and half lift as you inhale. Exhale to fold. Tadasana, arms reach high. Samasthiti, bring that down to your heart. Begin to lift your left toes off of the ground. Visualize growing roots. Bring them back down. Slowly begin to open your left knee to its own side. Finding your version of tree. If you'd like to lift your foot to your calf, that's perfectly fine. Maybe all the way up onto your thigh. Just make sure that you avoid your knee, please. Growing branches if you would like. And then find a bit of a challenge. Let your branches sway in the wind. More of a challenge, you can shift your gaze. Maybe begin to bring that towards the ceiling. Take another inhale. Find your stillness, Samasthiti, as you exhale. Slowly begin to lift left leg off of right. 90-degree bend, awkward tree. Take another breath. Big breath out. One more inhale. Slowly float your left knee to the front. One leg Tadasana, kick out. Hold, take an inhale. Stay as you exhale. One more breath. And come down. Roll out your hips. Arms high. Bring that energy back into your heart. Close your eyes down and lift your left toes. Grow roots. Bring that back down. Blink your eyes open. Low tree, right knee open. Find your focus point onto the ground, your drishti. Start to lift the calf if you'd like. Maybe to the thigh. Grow branches. Let your branches sway. Shift your gaze if you'd like, a bit more challenge. Another big breath. Hands to heart. Find your focus point. Awkward tree, again, lift right leg off of your left. 90-degree bend to knee, ankles. Hold here, deep inhale. Stay as you exhale. One more breath in. Float in towards the front, one leg Tadasana, kick out. Hold, big breath in. Big breath out. One more deep inhale. Float down as you exhale, roll out hips. Roll through wrists. Reach your arms high. Start to sink down towards your chair. Weight is into your right foot. Lift your left, cross over for eagle. You can take a full bind or kickstand to the ground. Right arm sways under left. Find your eagle arms. Palms can meet in center, or you could hold on to your shoulders. Squeeze your inner thighs in nice and tight. Squeeze your elbows into each other. Belly button into spine. Lift your elbows up, elbows and shoulder height. Slowly start to sink down, finding your version of your eagle. And if you'd like to, you could continue to curl. Give yourself an angry cat spine once you arrive to your edge. Squeezing your inner thighs in tight. Two more full breaths. Slowly begin to release. Untwist your arms. Untwist your legs. Back bend in goal pose. Inhale to reach high. Sink down to your chair. Weight is into right. Lift your left into your left. Lift your right. Cross right leg over the top. Sink down. Deep breath in. Right arm under, left. Find your version of eagle arms. Slowly lift elbows and shoulders to same height. Belly button draws in. Take another inhale. Exhale, begin to sink down, finding your edge. One more big breath, and maybe you continue to curl. Angry cat spine once you find your edge. Belly button in to spine, hold. 2 more full breaths. Begin to slowly release. Untwist arms. Untwist legs. Back bend. Inhale, rise. Swan dive down, forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Forward fold, plant your hands, step back to your plank, take your flow, lose it if you'd like. Come back through to your downward facing dog. When you feel ready. As you inhale, reach your right toes high, pigeon pose, right knee towards right wrist, shin is in line. Towards the top edges of your mat, slide your left leg back, press weight to your hands and lift your head and your torso. When you feel ready, sleeping pigeon, slowly walk your hands forward, come down to your elbows if you'd like. Now maybe this is enough height. If you'd like to come lower, you could stack your fists and bring your forehead down, or you could stack palms. Depends on your body's space. Make sure that you honor what feels best here, avoid what doesn't. We're going to stay for 3 full breaths. Slowly press weight into your hands, lift your head, your torso, quad stretch, find a deep, deep bend to your left knee, flex your toes once they arrive, and you can stay right there. But if you'd like to, you can move your right hand into center and reach back with the left. Trying to keep your toes flexed. This is for protection of your knee. As you exhale, maybe you draw in. Take a deep breath in and stay here as you exhale. Now slowly begin to release. Plant your hands to the mat. Shift all of your weight to your right hip and swing your left leg around to the front. Bring your right foot to meet the inner edge of your left thigh. Reach your arms high as you inhale and then actively rotate your torso towards the left. Your rib cage frames your knee and then slowly hinge forward. This is your Janu Shirshasana or knee to nose pose. So I'd like you to just begin to close down your eyes. Visualize the connection between your knee and nose. You may not be there, and that's perfectly fine. You don't have to wrench or draw your body down any further than what feels good. One more breath in. As you exhale, slowly begin to walk your hands back up your left leg. Shift weight to your right hip, swing left leg around to the back, and we're going to come back into our downward facing dog. As you inhale, reach your left toes high and pigeon pose, left knee, left wrist. Sliding your right leg back, find your space again, and slowly begin to walk your hands forward, allowing your body to melt down. Stacking your fists or your palms to find your space, protecting your body here a bit. 3 full breaths to stay. Next inhale, slowly begin to press weight into your hands, lifting up your head and torso. Quad stretch, deep, deep bend into your right knee. Flex your toes once they arrive. And again, you can stay here, toes flexed, or begin to slowly reach back, drawing in. One more breath. And begin to release. Shifting weight to your left hip, swing your right leg around to the front. Reach your arms high, and then actively rotate towards the right. Look to hinge forward, letting your body melt down towards the ground, closing your eyes. Janushirshasana, visualize the pressure in between your knee and nose. No need to force yourself any further. Taking another big breath in. Big breath out, and again, support your body and slowly coming back up through center and swing your right leg around to the front. Arrive onto your back, pull your knees in nice and tight, and take a second here to rock side to side, massaging out your lower back and your tailbone. Find your stillness, open your arms to a T, and let both of your legs sink to the left. Turn your head to the right. Now you can stay exactly as you've landed, but if you'd like to feel a bit more stretch to your IT band and to the outer edge of your right leg, you can slowly begin to extend your right leg along, crossing over your left knee. Maybe your left hand reaches for your right calf, right knee, or right toes. Just take a moment here and feel into your body. As you exhale, rebending your right knee, eyes back to the ceiling. Body pulls back through neutral, and then sink your legs down towards the right, turning your head to the left. Check in to see how you feel, and if you'd like to, maybe extend your left leg long. Reaching for right toes, knee, calf, whatever is accessible. With your next exhale, again, release. Slowly rebend, eyes back to the ceiling. Body through neutral, squeeze your knees in tight. And for 2 breaths, rock and roll just a bit here. When you're ready, find your stillness and happy baby, reaching for the inner edges of both of your feet, behind your calves or your thighs. Open up to the ceiling and find movement, deeply bending one leg, extending the opposite, and rocking and rolling between the two. We're going to take 3 more breaths here in happy baby, and when you feel ready, you can find your stillness and find your supine cobbler's pose. Your feet meet in center, your knees are open wide to the side. You can bring your hands onto the inner edges of your thighs, applying a small amount of weight there for opening. Let your eyes close down and just feel into your body, noticing your breath, the energy level of your body. Take another big breath in. Large open mouth exhale, sighing out. Slowly begin to place your hands on top of your torso. Toe heel your feet away from each other. Let your knees touch in center. Press your lower back into the ground. This is your constructive rest, resetting, countering from that supine cobbler's pose. Take another deep inhale. Open mouth exhale. And then begin to pull your knees into your body. Squeeze out any last bits of energy or tension. Maybe pull your forehead in close. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, find your version of Shavasana, extending your arms and your legs and allowing your body to take up a bit of space. Palms could be open to the ceiling, close down towards the ground. Just notice what feels better. You could also bring your hands on top of your body, hand to your heart, hand to your abdomen to reconnect with your body and breath, or just parentheses your arms around your head and picture yourself feeling open and expansive. Let your eyes close down and allow your practice to fully settle into your body. And you can stay here just as long as you'd like to in your Shavasana. But if you are ready to begin to move on with the rest of your day, bring small movements into your fingers, into your toes. Begin to deepen your breath and gently rock your head from side to side on the mat. Take a long body stretch if that feels good. And then slowly roll onto either side into your fetal position and pause here. Pull your knees into your body and picture coming back into that positive, loving feeling that you found at the very beginning of class. Allow that to fill you and last with you for the rest of your day. Pressing yourself up to seated, eyes closed down, bring your hands to heart center and connect your thumbs onto your sternum. Feel your breath and give your body praise and gratitude. Thanking yourself, your body, for everything that it does for you throughout your day, constantly pushing you forward in life without ever asking. Begin to lift your prayer to your forehead for positive, loving thoughts. Down to your lips for speaking your truth. And down to your heart for connection with them all. Namaste. Happy Monday, you guys. Thanks for coming into class. Move yourselves nice and slowly, drink plenty of water, get yourselves outside and enjoy some sunlight, and hope that I get to see you again really soon.